This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to take a look at the B&W Companion 25,000 pound hitch on our 2021 Ford F-350 Super Duty long bed. So when you're pulling your fifth wheel hitch and you have a bigger truck like this guy with the long bed, you're not going to need the slider system. And if you have the OEM puck system, this is going to allow you to quickly install this really hefty fifth wheel hitch. So we're going to take a closer look at it and see what it does for us. B&W is an American-made company, and their products always have really solid standards and quality. They're always really sturdy and really durable. Now, trading off on that, it is actually pretty heavy when it delivers to you, and as far as dropping it in initially, it is a little bit more of a monster if you're not really strong. You may want to have a second set of hands. However, once you get this guy hooked up, this is going to allow you to get a nice smooth ride due to the built-in shock absorption. So let's take a closer look and see what it does. So we have a nice thick reinforced plate that also has a dual jaw. So what that dual jaw is going to do for you is going to help reduce chucking, and it's going to help stabilize the kingpin while it's gripped within. As far as the plate itself, it's going to, well, the entire construction is made out of powder-coated steel. Firstly, B&W's powder coat is pretty durable. You can see this guy got hooked up a couple times, and you can see some wear to it. However, you see it's not really breaking down. And what's underneath the powder coat is really what makes the difference, is the fact that the metal is treated. So when you start getting these signs of wear and the scratch, you don't have to worry about it corroding underneath the powder coat and flaking off. Built into the arms of our system here, you actually have shock absorption, and you also have a pivot that's going to allow you to hook up easily and also balance out the load on the pin. And as far as your height, we can see here at the top of our bed, we're right at 21.5 inches. So you would easily be able to use a tonneau cover or some other cover on top of it if you wanted to keep this in full time. As far as how we connect to our system, we're going to take a look at our puck here, and it's just a matter of these lever handles that drop right into your OEM pucks. These guys are zinc coated, so they're going to be corrosion resistant, and they lock right in. Once you get this guy adjusted, it makes it pretty easy to just drop it in and then lock it back down. Now, one thing I have found that sometimes this loosens up and tightens, so you can remove this cotter pin and fasten it back into position pretty easily. Just every so often, you definitely want to go through and make sure your connections are still tight. The truck that we have in today is a long box. It's the 8-foot bed. However, if you have the short bed, having an additional 2-inch adjustment is going to allow you to get more clearance from the cab to the front of your camper, so that nose won't make that collision when you're making those tight turns. Another thing that's really cool is the polyurethane bushings, and this is going to help absorb help absorb some of the shock from the road and give you a smoother, more enjoyable ride. In general, again, B&W is a really solid brand that I recommend. I spent a lot of time speaking to our neighbors directly here, and anytime I get feedback on B&W, more times than not, I'm hearing hands down great things about their products. So I would trust this with my family and trust this with my rig as well. This has been a look at the B&W 25,000 pound dual jaw fifth wheel hitch on our 2021 Ford F-350 8-foot bed. You have a great day.